Everyone looks good.
Yep.
Tell us we're attractive.
You guys are very attractive.
Thanks, Ben.
I'm blushing.
Ready to go when you are. Episode 23.
No. Now we go. Podcast episode 23. Big motherfucking Uncle Zach Mazalash. Big Papa Pump, J.M. Holland.
Eat a dick.
The man, the myth, Mike Faurbino.
I eat dicks.
Science. What up? It's Monday. We already just knocked out like 3 hours of business conversation in 15 minutes because that's how we do it, son, on a Monday. Coming in hard.
Usually I like to go to Panera Bread to have business conversations.
Well, I used to
Do you
go
like
to
Panera Bread?
No, I'm just messing around. I do, though.
I used to
in
go
a
to
jam,
Dunkin'
They're
Donuts.
expensive, but
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
I used to talk to my lawyer over at Dunkin' Donuts before they shut it down.
Got that
dude.
cold coffee.
The one over here is terrible. They have like circus
Dunkin'
freaks
Donuts
serving
sucks.
your
Yeah,
food, and they have
that's-
the fucking worst
yeah.
setup for
If you're
traffic.
starting your day with Dunkin' Donuts, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
you're already
it's
lost.
Yeah, it's already lost.
You're at a deficit.
They burn the beans. That's what Trump said about
Yeah.
it. They burn the beans. They
That's
said
terrible.
something direct-
I
yeah,
saw a line, and there's a line every day.
Right.
And I'm like, all you'd have to do is open a coffee shop.
exactly.
Just serve coffee.
Oh, who do you think's opening up a coffee shop?
What a good
I'm
idea.
Good
serious.
idea, guys.
The one
What a
on
good
the
idea.
one on Wegmans or not Wegmans. The one on William Penn Highway by the you know where I'm talking about. It's in like a weird shopping center, and even the pull-in is weird. It's right by the gas station that you don't want to go in because the cops chill there all the time. You know what I'm
food
talking
bag.
about? Yeah, right by the food bag. There's a Dunkin' Donuts there. The line is out into the parking lot of the gas station.
Dunkin'
It's
Donuts.
dangerous
Yeah.
as hell.
Every morning. That place sucks.
It's horrible. It's horrible. The worst is when you're traveling and you have to get a Dunkin' Donuts, and then like I don't want to. I'll eat like I'm like shit. I'm so hungry, and I need a coffee, and I drink that. The coffee, just a sip of it is terrible, and I get and the sugar just erodes my teeth immediately. I'm like, why am I drinking
The
this?
donuts are no longer good as well.
No, they're horrible.
They
Fuck
went
Starbucks,
so
too.
downhill.
Yeah,
You either
Starbucks.
got
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah.
which is and then you got Starbucks, which is like $5.67 for a fucking thing I
Yeah.
want.
And then they
Starbucks
make
is
you
garbage.
order weird. I just refuse.
Yeah,
I just
I
always
gotta-
like, no, it's large. I'll have a large.
Yeah, and then
I'll
someone
need your venti or whatever you're saying. Get out of here. Morse code to get a coffee.
I gotta kiss a black dude's foot to get a coffee at Starbucks, probably.
Ooh, which one? I'll go.
Yeah, fuck that.
A little tootsie party.
Well, they don't really say. They don't really say at the one. I will go to the one Starbucks over by the school in a real bind. I'm like, God damn. I'd rather just the coffee at my house is way better.
Yeah. The coffee's not bad coffee's better at Starbucks than Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
In
And
my
then how about around here? Where do you go to get a good coffee?
Bean Bath Cafe on 512. They're the only thing close, but
Where the hell's that?
12, that's like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's deep,
oh,
son.
bro, I got
Yeah,
the back road, son. Head out past the Indian Tower, come out into
That's
Moorestown.
racist, but yeah, I don't think
That's the name.
Yeah.
Change it. Change it.
No, it cannot be that.
It's just the
My
tower
friends
now.
are buried there. Leave
Yeah,
it
it's
alone.
just the tower. Then yeah, I'm thinking because like Vic's Bagels got solid bagels, but the coffee is
coffee.
dude, the coffee
Terrible.
is
Fucking awful.
What's the bagel shop? Sammy's over in Forks. Fantastic
Yeah,
bagel
Forks, dude.
sandwiches,
Get
but
the
it's
fuck outta
not.
here.
It's
In Forks?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm talking about Bethlehem, son,
That
surrounding area.
I'm not in
Bagel,
Bethlehem.
dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking
I'm in Nazareth,
yeah.
man.
I gotta listen to half a Joe Rogan podcast to get a bagel. Fuck off, dude.
I'm not out here sniffing some farmer's foot trying to find a coffee out in the cornfields, dude. I want one in town.
I am here in the cornfields, boys.
Well, we're gonna eventually opening up in Bethlehem Grounds. It's Grounds Coffee Company. You know it's coming, dude. We're gonna slap that.
That's a
piece
solid
together, yeah.
name.
Yeah, we're gonna slap that piece together. It's coming up, and you know we're probably gonna sell weed out of the back. But
Oh
you know
my
what I mean?
God, what a great idea.
That's not all we're gonna sell.
Yeah. But whatever, dude. We're moving weight. So, but that and looks like we might have found. Well, honestly, we have our pick. You know, from spots in Quakertown, but we might have found a place that's check this out. It's like connected to. It's in the same building as Kim's Karate Black Belt Academy. And if you're from this area, if you're local to the Lehigh Valley surrounding areas, Kim's Karate's been a staple out here forever. Thor was like, my dad trained at Kim's Karate or whatever with the old man, right? It's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. We'd have
Yeah,
our
I
own little
always-
section.
I can work on my kicks.
It's our own area, and it's a big
an old
1300
YMCA.
Yeah, it's basically the people who own Kim's Karate bought an old YMCA. They showed us the pool area, how there's like an empty pool and everything. They're like, she's like, if we get big enough, we can move it in here. I was like, wow, that'd be cool.
Sure.
Yeah. So, and it's kind of off the beaten path too. It's right off 309, but it's like not on 309. And then there's two other places I was going to call them today. It was called Snap Fitness, which I have no idea what that is. And another Taekwondo place in Quakertown that went out of business.
Snap Fitness totally, Snap on tools.
Yeah.
Totally ripped off their whole
Oh,
thing.
that's right.
That's
That's
what
where I
the-
recognize from. I'm
Did
like,
they
where
get
have I
shut
seen
down
this?
because of that?
No, it's just a gym that's out
Yeah.
of it. I mean, dude, those gyms you start for $10 and then who even works out at those? You never see anyone in shape at these places. You never they're
$10.
I train
dude?
at this place
Yeah.
fitness. It's like you're
Well, that place.
Really?
So we could pretty much have our pick of what place we want in Quakertown. So, and I think it's time to make a move on it. You know, I hear through the grapevine, people in the jiu-jitsu MMA community out in Quakertown are in desperate need of some realness coming to the area. So,
need a sip of that leche.
yeah, we're gonna have to bring a grande leche down to their area. And what little martial arts lore in this area. I actually used to own a school in Quakertown, an old Tiger Showman's Karate right down in right off 309 there in Trainer's Corner Shopping Center. And these guys used to come down, train all the time. A lot of people still to this day tell them that I taught them a swim move in that building, which is now another crappier martial arts place.
It's a
That's
Gracie,
still there.
It's a Gracie place.
No,
Is that
that's
Daniel and Merker.
no. That's
No.
a whole nother. I think Daniel Merker moved, or Mercar or whatever. They moved somewhere else. It's like some other places no one ever heard of. So there's a whole bunch of places in Quakertown
Yeah, I'm
that
just
keep
gonna
popping up
just
and
gonna
going
keep
out of business.
spreading like
Now,
Yeah.
would you make the move to open grounds by all the schools that
that
you
would be
open?
sick. Yeah.
The coffee place.
So
Damn,
you could do
sick.
you could do multiple
Dude, I
ones, and
wanna
then the
be-
students
They'd be
would
like,
be.
damn, Zach and JM and Mike are like Orwig out here or some shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking businesses
Yeah.
everywhere.
Let me get one first. But you know what's
Yeah.
interesting is the people that own the that YMCA. Think about that family, because the guy outside's like they own like 10 buildings in Quakertown all over the place. He was like telling me on the side, and I was like, oh, really interesting. So their family, they just started buying up buildings. They started renting them. That's what he said. They used to rent these buildings, and then they would have all of a sudden like some tenant would move out, or some coronavirus fake news shit would happen, and people lose their shit or start up with dumb stuff, and they come up, scoop it, and then now they own a YMCA. You know what I mean? And we're about to put there's a whole area where we can put a whole mat area.
What else
there
is in
and-
the YMCA building? Usually YMCA buildings are huge.
Kim's
Yeah,
Karate.
there's a Kim's
Oh, the
Karate.
Kim's
There's
there's
Karate's
another
in there.
fitness. There's like a fitness boot camp in there, so we'd be sharing it with like all
Like
the
a soldier fit.
sure.
yeah, something like that, but maybe less cool. But it's still cool. I mean, it looked like
It's
there's
whatever, dude. It's
yeah, it
working
looks
out,
like there's a
whatever
whole
you gotta
looks
Yeah.
like there's a whole ton of people who work out there already.
Everybody's
Yeah.
throwing med balls against the wall and doing squats and pull ups, whatever
yeah.
you want to call it, soldier fit or
Yeah,
fitness
yeah.
boot camp.
And it
It's all
looks
the same
like,
shit.
there's a whole bunch of pictures on the wall. So it seems like a whole bunch of people already work out there. So you never know. They come by, they see a thing, and they have kids class, excuse me, I need Sid
it's
to get his
huge
freaking
and
license.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Huge and way what we're paying for rent now in Bethlehem is too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
I mean,
For what we're getting,
yeah,
it's Like I
exactly.
love my spot, but we could do better.
Yeah, we're about to.
Yeah, I'm about to.
We're working on it. So we got to crazy. The coronavirus is nuts. Like it left all these spots open
Yeah.
that we're just like,
All the fakers went out of business.
Yeah. Everybody's out here bitching about the lockdowns, and we're out here making big moves.
Making
dude.
moves in a
Yeah.
pandemic, you salty bitch.
Trump, give me money, dude. We're making moves.
Getting that dragon energy from President Trump.
How funny
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah,
I don't even know what that was.
There
What
was
that?
the
dragon energy.
who said it on the UFC?
Yeah, because
Tiger blood?
Covington versus Woodley was
Oh, yeah,
basically
yeah,
MAGA
yeah.
versus
Yeah.
BLM.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
saw how that went.
And then he was like, or then was it when he was? There was so much WWE after
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fucking event. There
Wait,
was
Woodley wasn't the favorite, right? I got to start looking at
No,
the betting
no,
lines.
he was-
obviously.
Woodley
he
hasn't
was
won
like-
a-
I was
Woodley
gonna
hasn't
s-
won a round.
I was
in,
gonna
like,
say,
4 or
I
5
he
gotta
years.
should
start
retire.
Yeah,
it was
I
the
gotta-
same Woodley that showed up in the last three.
Rashad was like, he got to find a reason to. I mean, he was just holding on. Like, what?
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
doesn't. He doesn't punch anymore.
I don't understand that. What is he?
I don't
doing?
either. I don't know.
Like, just at the end, like on the ground, like you could hear because it's quiet. You can hear the coaches like fucking pissed at him. They're like, come on, T. Will, put your feet on his hips and let's go. You got to stand up. Like you could hear him being
Yeah.
like, you got to.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah, you're quitting, dude. All right, you're quitting, dude. Just quit. Ready, cue rib injury. Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple of the guys afterwards because you're just, you watched Woodley through his career. So it's, it's like, like what's going to happen? But the UFC is not going to work with him like Cowboy. Because I forgot like 2 years ago, like he was a total fucking pain in the ass and like
Woodley?
held the division up for like 2 years because of getting surgeries and stuff. And then like he like took off for a rap career and like he really made it impossible for that division to move for a while. So I think they're just going to be like, later, man, off to Bellator, even if he goes there. I don't even know if he'll fight ever again. He looked terrible.
They'll have a paycheck for him somewhere.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe he'll do bare knuckle or something.
You know what though?
Frank Mir.
Yeah, but
they're getting everybody.
I know I'm making fun of him because that was two bitch made fights in a row. I feel like from him, and I hate to see
Gilbert
that.
Burns and Covington. I mean,
no, sure, but I mean, just like how everybody was complaining that Cowboy quit and stuff. Those guys, like, I mean, and all these other guys quit. Oh, he quit. Like that dude. That last one was. I mean, he may have hurt his rib for sure. I mean, he was getting his ass beat, but I mean, I guess you could be like, all right, he wanted to get out of there. You know what I mean? But still, like, he might, he might go to another league, take a year off or whatever, and then start KOing people. We've seen a bunch of people do that. Remember Robbie Lawler was having a hard time and he was like having weird fights and then he left and then came back and was like just lambasting people. Then he came back to UFC and was champ. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Tyrone Woodley's gonna do. He's like 37, but you're right. He might go do bare knuckle and fucking kill somebody.
I've had enough of him. He was such an asshole 2 years ago, just saying everybody was racist and the UFC wasn't. The UFC wasn't pushing. Yeah, and Joe Rogan was racist and they weren't pushing him as a black champ.
Maybe not racist, but I mean, the UFC definitely likes certain guys. They company men. Like your work. You're signing up for a job. You know what I mean? It's a job.
Yeah.
Make Mr. White happy,
Who else fought?
Which I get.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at all the guys that pissed on. I mean, how many guys come?
Yeah,
you know what's
not
funny? Yeah,
they're gonna fuck you. Like Ben Askren got fucked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He talked all that shit.
Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, I mean,
that's when it become really apparent to me when Dana White didn't like somebody.
Yeah,
and he started looking at who they're fighting. I mean, granted, you're Tito Ortiz and you're in the UFC and you want to be the champ. You got talking about how you should be the champ. But then, like, he just got, like, every single guy. It was like, all right, fight this guy. All right, fight that guy. All right, fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he got
Machida. You're going to get knocked out.
Yeah, they just kept putting him in there with, like, stylistic matchups that don't, they aren't good for him. They're not good fights for him.
That's what I was saying is I don't think when it comes down to a conversation, the UFC is going to offer him anything they're going to Cowboy. They're just going to be like, hey, we'll pay you this.
Yeah.
Cowboy don't even need anything.
Yeah,
he said
Cowboy's been rich his whole life.
He said he's building a racetrack and he needed a win bonus.
Cowboy don't need nothing.
Well,
he looked the same.
Yeah,
slow in the first and came back.
I like Cowboy. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's crazy.
I like Cowboy too. He's just
he's
a rich
crazy.
kid.
Yeah. He's just getting his ass kicked, not even caring.
No, not at all.
I mean, Nico came out really hard, and I thought, like, man, maybe he's gonna get him out of there, but he weathered it and looked profesh. That was awesome.
I mean,
it was a cool fight.
Dude, Cowboy's been crazy. He's been fighting forever.
Yeah,
like
he is an animal. Dude.
I was sitting on the couch just looking through. What I'll do is when I'm by myself, especially, I'll watch the fight and then I'll think about, be like, damn, Strong's been fighting forever. And then I just go on to like the mixed martial arts record. I always go and look up the guy's record and they're like, oh, look who he fought. And I'm like, oh shit, that's right, he fought that guy. Oh, he fought that guy too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He had a couple title runs. He was close.
Yeah,
he's got more fights than anybody.
Yeah, he was the
Besides
first.
Jim Miller.
He was.
I like Jim Miller way more.
Yeah, Jim Miller was always fun to watch. He had a nice run too. Yeah. It's crazy how fights used to be back then and how long you had to wait to watch fights, and now it's just like
every weekend.
Yeah,
I think most of the fights look like shit.
Yeah,
this last weekend, that one fight where between the two women. That was looked like shit.
Which one?
Oh, the girl with the red hair and
no,
Mackenzie Dern.
She's from Australia.
Oh, the one that
Mackenzie.
They stopped it and then let it go again.
None of them can grapple.
Jess.
Yeah, she was getting married in 3 weeks. It took the beating of her life 3 weeks before her wedding. Stop the fight.
And they did, and then they let it go.
Yeah, the commentators are like yelling at the ref to stop the fight. She's it's like third round, and she's just getting. I mean, she got hit in the face with a knee. That was legal because like she was up against the fence and just sat down.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
and she got kneed in the face, and they're like, the ref's like, time. Because it was like borderline illegal.
But it was the same ref who screwed up the week before.
The ref didn't screw it up. It's not the ref's job to save the fighter. it's on the fighter to quit. But if the fighter don't want to quit, if that's my wife out there that I'm getting married to in 3 weeks, and I see that there's 4 minutes left in a round,
and she's done, and there's no way
she's her nose is busted, she's out of the fight. Throw in the fucking towel.
Yeah.
Save her from herself. You know what I mean? Quit for her. So you know what I mean? That's why that's there. So like I don't go die out there. Dude, my old coaches used to let me just go get my ass kicked just to like teach me a lesson. None of them ever fucking fought a day in their life. You know what I mean? Like, it just pisses me off. Like, you just see this woman just getting her ass beat for 3 minutes when she doesn't need to. They could have stopped the fight and saved her all kinds of punishment.
No, yeah, no, for sure, 100%. Our old coaches, they used to do that.
Yeah, they used to just let it, like if you showed up at it, like if like you were like tired in the third and the guy had like was just kicking your ass, they just let you. They'd like go like that'd be like a lesson you learn. Like, oh, no, we're gonna let him go. Like, dude, I'm getting punched in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember one time when I was testing for what was this for? Maybe it was to get my second-degree black belt, and you had to do 3 rounds of kickboxing, but with a new guy each round. So like by the 3rd round, you're gonna get killed. You know, no matter what, you're tired. You already went 2 hard rounds with guys trying to kill you. And yeah, dudes were just like kicking me in the head as like hard as they could, like from standing and stuff. And like, you know, I'm like, maybe that's why I'm really cautious when I or when I talk to our guys about fighting, especially if I like you. If I really just don't like you or I don't know you and I told you a million times and I'm just like, whatever, man, just you're going to have to go get your ass beat to learn a lesson. You know, that does happen. But if I like really like the guy,
that woman was totally out of the fight.
Yeah.
She was totally out of the fight and she took like an extra 3 minutes. She's getting married in 3 weeks. Even Hillary was like, this fight is. And then the commentators were yelling at the ref to stop the fight. It's like, no, it's on. That's why you pay a coach.
Yeah, they told Dan Hardy not to do that. Stop it, Paul Felder.
What?
With the commentators yelling to stop the fight.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. Yeah, the commentators. I mean, they whatever, but
they're also
yelling
not
at the ref
there,
to not. The ref is there to make sure to stop the fight when someone tells ref. It's not the ref to stop the fight.
They could have easily thrown in the towel.
It is, but you know what I mean.
I saw the knee, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. Yeah,
dude, she took a knee. Everyone thought the fight was over. Then he restarted the fight, but it's not the ref's fault. It was an illegal knee. It didn't end the fight. So he started a fight, but that's the corner should have came out like, okay, she's done, and just ended it for her. And then the other fight, I mean, Mackenzie Dern people are just jumping right into her guard. It's like a fucking just a layup for her every time.
Ninja triangle armbar. That was sweet though. I like seeing that.
Jesse's brother was here, so he gave us like the background on her and her family, so that was cool.
Yeah,
like none of us knew who she was, and he's like,
yeah,
he's like, hey, you know who this is? He came down Saturday or
who
whenever
was
the
it?
figh's. Jesse's brother's in town.
Oh,
Shive.
sweet,
yeah.
nice. He'll probably.
Oh, Jeremy.
I'm sure
Dude, that guy's the man. I hung out with him.
I'm sure he'll probably stop in.
Yeah, I think he had mentioned he's training this week. He's here till Saturday.
Yeah, nice. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I think the fights kind of look like crap too, some of them, but it's really making it easy for me to break them down and show people. Like, it's real easy. Like, and I think a lot of our guys are getting good at, because we have these like Instagram groups, and I'm hoping the guys are really watching the shit that we put up and stuff that I put like every week. Like, it's almost like we teach something in class or we go over something, and that's very simple. That's happening in the UFC.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Use it as a reference.
Yeah, like we're teaching. I'm teaching Kimura traps. Like, I'm teaching Kimura traps for 10 years. You know what I mean? But some of the guys are newer, so they don't really understand, or they haven't seen the move or it looked like that yet. Maybe it just opens their mind to something. And it literally happens in UFC. Ed Herman was getting his ass kicked. That was like a week or two ago. And at the end, he Kimura the guy from half guard, broke his arm. And then someone else pulled a Kimura trap over the weekend, but the dude just ate it and almost broke his shoulder. So like there's, it's making it easy for me to show people, show our guys, and crazy stuff's going on in the MMA community too with, and jiu-jitsu. Like they, because of all this bullcrap, the pandemic, they're like still shutting stuff down and there's travel bans and all this other weird crap. So like the ADCC trials, which is like, when JM did it back in the day and when I did it, there were, first time we did, there was like maybe 40 dudes in it, now there's like 70, 80 per division, and it got canceled because the referees can't come in from, wherever they're coming in from. So that's like hundreds of competitors not being able to do it. So a lot of people are really upset, which sucks. But the finishers tournament is still going on November 14th. Literally, it was a week later. So you can come down and compete the finishers tournament. We got 3 mats. So
sub-only rules.
Yeah, sub-only rules. You don't have to worry as much about the points and all that stuff. I know a lot of guys were really training hard for that. And, they're disappointed.
You can wrestle in sub-only?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Guys do all the time. So we're gonna do that. There's a cash division, and there's some other smaller tournaments that are starting to run stuff, but really good for us. It sucks for ADCC. All the guys that are competing for it, but now our squad we had a bunch of guys that were looking to do MMA that are ready to compete, that were going to do the ADCC trials, but now they said it's next year. So,
it's Rona, dude, whatever.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
now we'll just,
they can't get the Finnish refs there. And then they said, why don't you have American refs do it? And they're like,
they don't know
that's
what they're
very
doing.
Complex rules. Yeah. I'm like, sure. Whatever you say, guy. Squirt, 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 squirt.
No, they're afraid that
Squirt.
someone will actually fix the rules and go by, some of that shit.
Yeah, things will change. Things will change.
Well, the whole thing with the Finnish refs is they're neutral. They don't pal around with certain groups of guys in the 80s. You know what I mean? They're not friends with certain guys.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, but I mean that's pretty crazy. So that's shut down. They just had
EnzoShow.com.
CFFC MMA fights in Mississippi. So
yeah,
I'm gonna contact CFFC.
Yeah, we should be all over CFFC.
Our guys should be fighting out there. I was looking at some of the local.
The guys that fought for the title at 135 were both. The one guy was a Stephen Thompson guy, just karate kicking guys.
Yeah,
I mean tough. Went 3 5s, didn't get tapped, but I mean you're seeing guys in there get finished in a minute and a half, getting scared of getting punched.
Yeah. I saw some of the guys with no shin guards on.
Pro.
They look.
I am not allowed to go pro in Pennsylvania.
They look strong.
It fucking blows my mind. It makes me more and more mad. The more I see shitty fights, it makes me. I just sit at home and I'm just. Why am I not fighting?
But they can't.
You know what I mean?
We can't have the fights in PA, but.
Whatever, dude.
We'll just Mississippi. I don't know where the hell is that at. I don't even know.
It's all. I mean, dude, cool.
I'm sure it's good food.
Yeah.
Our guy should be in that. Our guy should be in that.
Yes, it is.
MISSISSIPPI. Yeah, we should. We're gonna look into that. So
yeah, I'm excited. I need to get this energy out because I'm just negative and I'm saying ridiculous shit on podcasts that'll be on the YouTube forever.
Yeah, we'll get,
and it's not good. I need to get this out.
Dude, bleep them out. I think they're gonna bleep. I was just on another podcast where I think they're gonna bleep a bunch of stuff out that I said.
Yeah, you should. Can you bleep out what I said earlier? Can you bleep out?
If you really want me to,
yeah, please do that.
Do you want it cut out or just bleeped out?
Yeah, I don't know. Just be like, just can you put in a cool maybe a Happy Tree Friends, those guys? They're little cute little cartoons.
So I can make a transition where it goes
yeah,
just
you can do whatever. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I just don't want to end up in the Instagram gulag. Eddie Bravo,
cancel court.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo hit me up last night and was like, "Yo, what's with this post?" Because I was posting shit on. I have a glass of whiskey at the end of the night. I'm just getting pissed off.
Yeah.
And I just you know what? I'm gonna say what I think right now, which is never good. Don't do it.
No.
Don't write things down because that's how you get in trouble.
I got in some couple arguments on Instagram, but mostly it's just me trolling.
Dude, I can't even say I'll go on a post and I'll say sarcastically, I'll be like Biden 2020. You guys know how to do that. And people will be like, how does it feel to support a pedophile? And I'm like, easy guy, relax. I'm being sarcastic. He's like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Saying by accident?
I can't just say anything I want. Dude, kiss my ass.
I had a kid contact me. I think it was that No Chaser put up a video and it was obviously this chick in a bikini. And I was like, that dude in the black bikini is hot. And then some dude's like, yeah, well, you're obviously gay. And I was like, yeah, man, DM me. And he DM'd me. And then he tagged me and he's like, I answered your DM. So then I wrote this whole thing out how I wanted to fuck him and his dog. And then he stopped talking to me.
Remember the Nick?
I was like, what are you doing? Leave me alone.
The Diego Sanchez. He's like, Nick Diaz was going on and sending me all types of crazy emails and making fun of my mother and stuff. And then there's that gif of Nick Diaz like this. He's like,
yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
He's like, no one, Nick Diaz wasn't out saying I'm sending him all these emails. He was just knowing, hey, eventually we're going to fight and I'm going to get this shit talking going. Yeah, so that's pretty funny.
Do you think he's going to fight?
Nick Diaz?
So.
You think they're just so impossible to sign the contract. I think
because they want him to fight Darren Till or some shit. It's dude, give him a guy that would be cool to see him fight. He should be fighting I don't know, whoever.
Because once they had Colby,
he fought GSP, he fought Anderson, he fought,
Because Colby is was basically at his after show for the WWE performance he did, and it was so done well. That I'll give it to that guy for turning that shit on, then coming and fighting, and then turning that shit back on and keeping that character
I
rock
like
solid.
Covington. Yeah.
But he's smart. He lined himself up for 2 mega fights. It's either Kamar or
Yeah, he can win
Jorge.
fights.
But then I was like, fuck. I'm like, if Diaz starts dragging his feet, they'll just be like, fuck it, get him out of here.
I don't think
Here's
anyone's
Colby.
too excited about Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think anyone's
no.
like, Kamaru Usman's a
He
beast. Like,
stunk. They keep putting him on then. Then they had him and Colby going back and forth, and he just kept going, I broke your face. I broke your face.
He
And I'm like,
sucks.
ugh, he does
he
stink.
sucks.
Yeah,
Marty
you know what I've been
Snoozman.
doing a lot too. You know what I've been doing. I'll go on there and I don't even watch I did watch the clip because it was on Instagram of when Trump called Covington, but I
Oh,
don't
it's
even
hilarious.
watch the guys talk anymore, man. I can't. I just try to tune in just for the fight. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to like forward through the. It's nice when I'll start watching it and I'll watch a couple of the prelims and I just have the sound off. And then
That's right. I
like,
forgot you turned the sound off.
Yeah.
So funny.
That's really like your only job as a coach.
I have the sound off and then I just, I'll be playing music, whatever, hanging out, having dinner, having a beer, walk the dogs. And then what I'll do is I'll just pause it and then just do a bunch of stuff, go about my evening, and then I'll come back to it later. So that way I can just forward through
Yeah.
everything and just watch the fights.
How
Actually,
about
it's
Kazim?
been really cool.
You see that one?
Yeah, that dude's a
Swede?
beast,
Just
yeah.
punch that guy right in the,
The
face.
Swede?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone asked if I was going to take him, and I said yes. And then I'm
No,
like, I'm on the train.
The Swede. He's
Yeah.
Russian, bro.
What? No, they said it's from Sweden.
Is
Yeah.
he from Sweden?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
thought he
guy's
was
from
Russian
Sweden,
too,
yeah.
and then everyone's like, "No, stuff from Russia." And I was like, fuck
That's
you.
racist, dude. Did you just assume his
That rat lip Swede is what I kept
nativity-
saying.
Yeah, he's Swedish.
He talks
Anyone-
shit.
Anyone that says identify, I want to punch him in the fucking teeth.
He kept
Like, they say it 9 times. They just I identify with blah blah blah. You watch these podcasts on YouTube. I just want to fucking feed someone my fist. You sound like a bitch.
he was trying to talk shit at the presser and just kept interrupting the guy he knocked out, and it was just funny because he's just such broken English, and he just kept going, "Smash! I smash! I smash you!"
Yeah.
That's
He's
that guy
Yeah.
will be a good fight with
Yeah.
a whole
He's-
bunch of
he's
people.
fought
I mean, first
3
punch you
people
throw.
in 60
Guy,
days.
you can't be scared, man. How are you scared?
That's what he said. He
Yeah.
said he goes, I knew I had his number. He goes, he
Yeah.
hesitated, and you could like immediately he was like, and I think Felder or somebody's like, he's being cautious, and then it was
Yeah,
boom.
you can't be scared, dude.
Drop.
and
him.
and what you can tell really when the guy's scared is like if a guy you could tell he's like in the pocket fighting back and he gets hit in the frontal part of the face, but that guy's head was turned this way and he got like hit here, so like he was like fading back,
Yeah,
and then he just ate a shot and was KO'd.
Wasn't ready for the pressure.
Yeah,
they were lining him up for Damian Maya, and now they're moving him past Maya, and they're gonna try and get somebody probably top 5 maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. The dude, it's fun watching him.
Damian Maya's not top 5.
They said, well, he said, I guess Dana White was like, he gets Maya next, and then after he KO'd that guy, I think they're trying to find him a bigger fight. I want to see how he is, but they're like, no, I think we need to move him up.
Who's a bigger fight? He's at 185.
I don't know.
I don't even know, dude.
He goes,
I
he's
gotta,
been going back and forth. He fought 3 people, 2 weight classes, and he's just going in and out and fucking everybody up.
Wow.
UFC.
Jacare Souza. That'd be a good one.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Put him against anybody. It's fun to watch now. It's fun to follow. He talks a little bit of shit when he can. Looks
Mhm.
weird with his beard and whatever. I'm in. Talk shit. Punch people in the face.
Yo, check out this rash guard. We got a pre-sale going. I should throw this up here. Good segue. But Doom. This shit is sick, son.
Oh, this came out dope.
Yeah. Ted Park, obviously one of our sponsors. Armbar Club, wearing one of his shirts right now from another website he runs called Jiu-Jitsu Type. Check out Armbar Club. Use the promo code GRACE10. Get yourself some stuff. But this rash guard, if you go on Shop Finishers or if you follow any of us, it's up there. Or on the 10 Planet 10 Planet Instagram, but just DM me or whatever. You can order it now. We're only getting a bunch of these in, so order it now. We're doing pre-orders again just because it's cool to get some of the money in and see what sizes people
Yeah,
want.
pre-orders are great.
And then, hey, listen, if you don't want it and they come in and you don't get it, you lose.
Some
You
people-
lose.
Some people don't understand why you run a pre-order, and it's exactly what you said. Like, I've been ordering t-shirts for forever, and if you don't get even half the numbers correct, you can sit on a mountain of just weird like there's shit back there from like 8 years ago.
Yeah,
Like a small, extra small.
stupid stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people being like, get a triple X, and
I
then you
just
order it and
noticed-
they don't buy it.
Yeah, fuck you, fatty.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. It's on the thing. I just
Nice.
noticed that. Yeah. So shout out to John too.
Hey man, over time,
yeah.
I feel like rash guards are gonna be like, you're gonna be able to sell a rash guard for like $250 eventually.
Yeah,
Like,
some
they're
of
like
them.
art.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
I
Because you ain't gonna be able to get some rash guards.
Our guys
I got some. I got
yeah.
rash guards.
Our guys are killing it.
I got rash guards like Carter got liver pills, boy.
Yeah, we're slanging these out here. We got some hoodies coming too. We already fit. So what I did is then I took the pre-order of the hoodies down. So like we sold like 25 hoodies, which is pretty good. And then we ordered like 100. So they'll be, and then we're gonna split the rest of those between 2 schools. And if you didn't get one, that's it. We won't have any more. But we put all that money to the stuff, and it's cool. We get that in, and selling the gear just brings us more money to just keep flipping it, and that really helps us. So if you guys out there, if there's one way you can directly want to support us, besides buying our DVDs, besides signing up at the school, besides signing up at one of our other schools, is to buy some gear, a t-shirt, hoodie, or whatever. That helps. Like any of these businesses, this one's I bought this one. Yeah, Keystone Munitions.
I'm gonna start selling like tasers and shit. So if people don't want to train, they can at least like
get them something.
Pocket taser.
Finishers Taser Squad or something. Yeah, we should start selling weapons.
Pepper spray, knives.
Yeah. I mean, we already sell CBDs at the school. Shout out to another one of our sponsors right here, Sbrocchi. Right, we got our rings. He's working on a pendant. He's actually going to be putting up a table at the Finishers Open. Yeah,
he was home this weekend, and I didn't get a chance to connect with him.
Dude, it's busy, man. Busy. Like Sundays, for me, it's like Sci-Hi the Prince said, there's no dope on Sundays. Like I don't do shit on Sundays. I'm just chilling. Yeah,
I went to brunch
on the 7th day. He rested. On the 7th day, he rested.
I slept and
been watching The Boys.
Go eat it. Hill's parents. The baby.
Nice. I just was like trying to chill. Like I know, what happens for us is usually I have like a month of weekends where we don't have anything. And then all of a sudden it'll be like, because I was planning for November to be like a pretty deep November because, it was going to be ADCC, then Finishers, then I might, then I do like 2-3 things in a row. Then I try to take like a mini vacation and just clear my head a little bit, see what we're going to do next. See where I'm going to put my effort into next, And that's how you got to do it. I feel you need breaks and, stuff like that. I'm trying to get a lot of sleep, trying to take some vitamins, stuff like that, lifting weights.
I've just been working out insanely hard and drinking whiskey.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of whiskey?
Monkey Shoulder right now. And I got some Johnny Walker too. I didn't realize you could drink whiskey and be healthy. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like better than drinking beers.
Absolutely.
You just get where you want to get.
And
if I'm drinking 5 beers to get a buzz.
If you figure it out, I tried. I'm just like, oh, here's a glass, done, and then you're fucked. Like if I get high first, which is what I'm figuring out in my elder years, is I need to get smoke, and then I'm calm down. Then I can enjoy sipping on a whiskey. You can control the buds. But if I'm like wound up, I just want to hammer fucking beers. I've always been like that, even when I was younger. I think it was also we'd always hide in the woods. And then I'd always be like, all right, well, I'm going to just drink as fast as I can.
I think finding the potion, like that's what life is really about. The first couple, in the beginning. Because like you want to, Zach may be more leaning on the weed side where I'm kind of more on the
I like to hang in the
booze,
middle. It's hard.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard to find
everyone's specific. Some people like pills and shit. Everyone's got their little potion that there's that spot where you're like God amongst men where you're like, oh, if I can just stay in that one spot, I can fucking spin kick guys in the head.
Well, I'm getting into cigars and stuff now. Me
Same
and
here.
Yeah, we've been smoking some cigars.
We should start a cigar club.
Yeah. Just
sell cigars out of the coffee shop.
One a week. I'll smoke one cigar a week.
Well,
I'll scoop a cheap one or pre-gaming one. But now that people know I like cigars, they've been giving me some. And I like the
little jammies, the acid cigars. A little flavor, a little flavor on them.
Sit outside, have a nice cigar.
Yeah,
we fall.
It's nice.
Beer.
Jer brought him down to the studio the one time when we had fights, and he goes, "We're all going to go outside and smoke a cigar as men." Mm-hmm. But it was like it was like 20 minutes of like conversation we would have never had.
Exactly.
Because everybody's always just down here eating, drinking, getting fucked up. But then we were like, hey.
Yeah, cigar switches it up.
I'm like, we should do, but then we were like, we should go shoot clay pigeons. We should do more things as men as a group.
I smoke my stogie anywhere I want.
Yeah, that Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm ballsy. You have to hide to smoke. I've been hard liquor for me. I've had so many, like you said, had so many
bad nights.
Well, right. If you're drinking hard liquor all night long, I'm talking about like
I know. I try. Yeah.
I'm in my house, like by myself, and then I might have like 3 whiskeys.
Do you smoke? before the whiskey, or sometimes you just go straight whiskey?
Sometimes if I have like a glass, I'll have a glass of whiskey. I'm like, all right, one more, and then I'll have like another glass of whiskey.
Yeah, that's how you get yourself in
like,
trouble
I don't
online,
want-
Mr. Holland.
Yeah, I don't want like the third. Like if I'm like, okay, if I have another glass of whiskey, it's gonna be problems. You know what I mean? So, and by like the ISO melt, so my third whiskey's like this big. It's not my first one's like, but then I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll just smoke weed and go to sleep. That's how I kind of do.
Shavy doesn't really fuck with beer. He brings whiskey down almost every time we have fights.
Yeah, beer is just
he mixed it with soda though. I can't drink soda anymore.
No, I don't like soda.
Yeah, soda is
not even in mixed drinks. It's like because I don't drink it. And then if I have like 2 rum and cokes, I'm just like, ugh.
Bernard Hopkins talks about how soda's probably that's like crack.
Yeah.
It's like that's how he classifies. That's how bad it is for you. Like Pepsi,
Terrible.
you're just drinking Pepsi. It's fucking trash.
I have like I always try to keep like a bottle or 2 of wine just at the house.
Wine's
so like
nice.
on a
I
Sunday,
can't handle a hangover.
on a Sunday, you know what's good? If you do get the organic wine, which sounds like, oh god, it's organic wine, but here's the thing: because of the grapes or something, the guy was telling me at the one wine thing I went to years ago when I was in California, he's like, well, the reason when you drink, I'm like, what's the difference between? He's like, it's the sulfates. The organic wine doesn't have the preservatives, the sugar. It's not as much, so that's what gives you the hangover. They claim. Sounds like bro science. I might have fucked that up, but
no,
it
like
makes sense if you're drinking cheap wine with a bunch of sugar in it. It makes sense.
Yeah. So if you the ones they have it at Wegmans, I forget I don't even know what the name of it is, but they have like a little green thing that says organic. So I've been getting those. Hangover's not as bad. Now we'll drink one bottle, so half.
I bought a flask.
Yeah,
that's how much I'm into whiskey now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna have
What's
that
on
shit
the
with
flask?
me at all times.
Flaming Skull.
Just nothing. It's just a black.
A flaming skull.
That meme page. No, the meme page.
Yeah. It should be like
the guy on a bike.
Yeah. Hey,
that page is hilarious.
Next thing I'm called in a hospital with like for 3 days. Like after that whole thing, I'm like, okay, I need sneaky liquor on me.
Yeah.
I need to have just a nip.
Little nip.
Because that's like, you know what I mean? If you were in the Wild West, you know what I mean? You're about to get in a gunfight at any moment, and you're like, gunfight breaks out, you're going to like have a nip just to get your nerve up. Yeah, now I'm
for
up.
the good shot.
Well,
exactly.
Yeah. I'll never forget years ago when I was a kid, my mom we used to live across from a funeral home, and Schistler Funeral Home in Northampton. I remember
Shout out.
Yeah, we went there. No, we lived across from Schistler, and I remember someone relative died that I didn't really know, but we went there, and I remember like when you have like when you're a kid and you remember some of those weird bathroom experiences when you go in, like oh shit, like dudes are like all hanging out in the bathroom being all weird.
Uncle pissing with his pants around.
Yeah, some
ankles.
weird shit like that.
Weird, I don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
was at a Halloween party one time.
The fuck?
Guy's like talking to me. I have my little dick out. It's like, dude, I'm 8. Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. So I remember walking in there, and I remember the one dude was like taking a piss. And he like there was like a line, and I was like next in line. And while he's taking the piss, he reached in his suit, because we're at a funeral, you know what I mean. So he reached in his suit, pulls out a flask, and then drinks it. As he's taking the leak, looks behind, sees that I'm behind him, and goes to reach for it. So I took the flask from a guy who was taking a leak. I took a sip and gave it back. I think I was like 13 or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then that's.
And I was like, wow, what? It was like, I remember taking a sip. I was like, he's like, that'll put some air on your chest. There were a whole bunch of guys in there. There were a whole bunch of guys in there though. Like, my grandfather, like, he went with me. So I remember people in the bathroom were just drinking like older guys have flasks. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. I didn't know about flasks, dude.
Yeah, you sneak. If your woman sees every drink you have, she's gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Where like the flask, you kind of sneak a little nip.
My uncle
right
used
here.
to give us like little nips of Sambuca.
My uncle's name was Nipper. That was my uncle's nickname. We have
nips.
heavy drinkers in my family, dude.
Did Carl? He drank like whiskey or something, right?
Yeah, he probably took it far a couple times. Yeah, I like what he would have family over. Him and like 2 of his brothers. He has like 6 brothers. They would put off a handle of scotch and like
fist fight.
Not long. Yeah, it would be fun.
Well, when you have
scotch.
Yeah, I mean when you're
martial artists don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't. They're super. They wear their clean pressed gis, and it's like fuck you, dude.
I'm sure, dude. Some people,
fight me.
It's too much. Too much of one thing is too bad.
Everything.
So if you go the other way, like if just like we're Chris D'Elia, we always liked him, but we're always skeptical of him slightly because he said he never drank or smoked. So we're always like, what's this guy's thing then?
Right.
Oh,
Children.
now I get it.
Children.
Yeah,
You know what I
little
mean?
teenage girls, dude.
Yeah, because you're like, what's this guy's you think? I'm like, I remember dudes in high school. I'm like, what is it? I don't get this guy. Like, I'd be over there like at a high school party in like a garage, like ripping a bong and just looking at somebody and like, I'm straight edge. And I just be like, I wonder what makes
Totally.
that guy tick.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
It's
What
weird
was that? What was
sometimes
that?
hearing people that never drank ever.
Yeah.
They're just like, I just never did it.
I mean, hey, if it worked out for you, great. Because obviously, I've had a lot of. I mean, I don't want to trade any of those experiences, but I've had a lot of horrible experiences drinking, and I know a lot of people who have had a lot of
Right.
experience and crashed their car. And I mean, but whose fault is that? You know?
My dad doesn't drink it really that much. Like he'll be like, I don't drink that shit. But he probably almost killed himself when he was 20 drinking.
I
you know
didn't
what
realize
mean?
that about my dad till later on, where he like would always be like, it gives me a headache. Then my uncle would tell me stories, and then I'd be like, oh, we were exactly the same.
Yeah,
and then
you're
when
a
I
fucking
quit,
maniac.
Yeah.
when I quit, my dad was like, yeah, that's what I ended up doing. He's like, I knew you would eventually stop.
Yeah. But see, my dad will only really drink. He'll have some wine, but like he'll only really drink if it's like a wedding or something like that. And he said, this is why I only drink at weddings, because he's a fucking lunatic when he's drunk. Like he's literally going up there and like getting a drink and then coming back and be like, hey, let's go outside. Then walks by, goes back again, gets another drink. I'm like, you just left that other one there. The bartender's pissed at him now and he's not understanding. He has no idea what's happening and everybody's mad at him and like he's breaking stuff and my stepmom's furious and it's like, he's just, and then like they're taking him away in a car and he's like totally out of it. And next morning he's like, what happened? Like he's throwing up and
the
stuff.
worst feeling.
Fuck
But that's
it, though.
me though, too. That's why I don't really do that anymore, because I used to, I'd be like, oh yeah, but Steve would, hey man, let's go out to Starters. Man, I don't really want to drink right now. I'll just have one drink. We get down there, a couple of doubles of Red Bull vodkas. Next you know, I'm like getting tossed out of the place and we broke some mirrors and stuff. It's like, dude, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't even want to feel like that anymore.
It was always so weird going out like that when you had no intentions for any of that kind of shit to happen, and you were just like at your
That's
house.
what happens. You start
Yeah.
drinking. You start
Yeah.
having whiskey drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like fucking hitting
I
someone.
used to
Wrestling.
drink whiskey when I was younger. Like I tried when I was like 23, and it gets slippery. You get too good at it,
Yeah.
and then you go overboard one night. Next thing you know,
Gin.
you're fucking
Gin
yeah,
for
gin.
me.
I like gin.
Yep. Gin Mike.
Yeah, I
For
can't
like
even-
2 years they used to call me.
Yeah,
and
Gin Mike.
just get angry and stuff. And fuck off.
That's all. Hey,
They'd be like,
you
oh,
know
here
what, man?
comes Gin Mike.
It's all
I wouldn't
good.
care.
Yeah,
but then
remember?
I don't know.
Yeah, we went to a bonfire one time. We were
Forgiveness is
drinking
huge.
gin. We and him drank like a whole big ass bottle of gin because we were at a bonfire.
Yeah.
And like cue to like, I'm like falling down and throwing the bottle and he's
Oh.
jumping over the fire and
Yeah.
everything.
We're
And
having
like,
fun, dude.
What the hell happened to you guys?
You
I'm
know
trying
what?
to
Someone
impress
needs to
people.
take me home.
Everyone's just sitting down,
Yeah.
sitting there all nice. It's like, yo, let's
Yeah.
let's run
No,
amok.
I
in
like
this
to have
bitch.
fun.
Yeah.
We got into tequila on vacation, and
It's
I didn't
another
realize that if you just drink like tequila on the rocks and you just keep drinking tequila, the buzz is so different than any other one.
Mm.
It's like a body buzz. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I'll
And
try
if you
that.
get good tequila, not bottom, because if you get the bottom shelf shit, you're throwing up.
Can't
And you're gonna have a
even-
bad
yeah,
hangover.
no,
If
no.
I
you
just
get,
got
like,
I just got a chill.
like 100% blue
From
agave
thinking about
style shit.
tequila.
Middle shelf. Pay fucking $30 for the fucking bottle.
Right, yeah. I don't want to drink fucking Schwill, dude. I'm
No.
a grown ass man, dude. I'm not drinking.
Because
I'm
I
not
was
17.
I was gonna get Cabo Wabo just cause, but
this
I
isn't
was
the-
like 55.
This isn't the back of Home Depot in the woods there or behind TCBY.
yeah, come on, man.
I should go behind TCBY and like have a friend come pick. Like I would tell my parents, like 6 of us are leaving, and they're coming to pick us up, and we would go behind TCBY with a bottle of Nikolai or whatever, drink it to the face, and then have someone scoop us at TCBY, someone else's parents, and take us to the Freedom Liberty game. Everyone would be hammered in the car. And how did the parents? Either they didn't know or they didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
No,
or it
they-
might.
there's
it
no
might
way
have
you
been,
drink a handle of Nikolai.
but there was also some
Between
parents
like
that
smell
4
it,
kids,
yeah.
yeah,
didn't
they
want to
had
deal with
smell
that,
it,
like
yeah.
calling 9 people's parents and then being the one who told on everybody.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, just let them get in trouble at the game. I don't know. Shit was different back
If you're
then.
going to the game, whatever, dude. I mean, no, kids, they have to still drink now. Kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, they
that
do.
Shit now.
They do.
Oh,
yeah.
and then it's probably so much easier with the vape pens and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know how hard it was to get
Maybe
weed
they're
back
just-
in the day, man?
I feel like it was more fun though, because you had to like, it wasn't like
That's
so
the
readily
adventure.
available.
Right.
Like you
Yeah.
had to like, you had to wait outside some dude, and then when you get it, everyone's running.
We
We're
tr-
like running down to the basement, like,
We would-
like trying to figure it
We
out.
would like line up the beer contact early in the week, but it would never stay through. It was
Yeah.
just one person being like, "Oh, my brother can get
yeah,
it."
my brother's
Can you
got
imagine buying alcohol for minors?
I think I've only done
16-year-old
it like
kid.
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Maybe the once or twice.
It was for like my buddy Jandrew, who I still talk to. Like they were like at a party. I knew they weren't leaving, and I was like, all right. And then like they were like, oh, cool. And then I just bought them like a case of like shitty 40s, and I was like, have fun.
That's cool.
They're like, what is this?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
like,
enjoy, boys.
Yeah, this is all you get.
You're gonna feel like shit tomorrow.
They're like, what
40s.
are 40s?
Start
Yeah,
duct
what
taping
a-
it to their hand.
45.
Yeah, we used to have a guy that worked I worked at Andretti Car Wash, so we had one of the guys there, Justin Pachenko. I'd always be like, hey man, can you do us a huge favor? Yep. And I'd be like, you need to go down there and get us some beers from right around that one. It was like Wild Bill's or whatever.
Yeah.
He used to go down there and he'd come out with like, because we tell him like, yo, get us 2 cases
That's
of
over by
Beast.
him. It used to be
Yeah.
Wild Bills.
Get 2 cases of Beast, get this, get that. And then he'd come out and he'd be like, the guy in there, always tries to sell me the fucking Yingling, triple pack or whatever. He's like, bro, I don't want that. He's like, finally, I just told him, like, bro, I'm buying this beer for a bunch of fucking teenagers, dude. They don't want the Yingling triple pack.
Yeah.
They just want the cheapest shit. Guy's like, sorry, man. Yeah, the natty ice is behind the thing.
Yeah, that's when they didn't care about that shit. You used to be
Nah,
able to
they
buy
didn't
cigarettes. They didn't
They
card
should
you.
make flasks with like maybe like a little slot for like a joint.
Yeah.
They probably do.
Like,
Go, you know what? Here, you
Just
want
this
to
is
blow your
daddy's
mind
medicine,
on
man.
random shit that I'm sure has that? Just go on the internet and look up Bud K. If you just look up, it's BUDK. Just look up Bud K and then put weapons after it. And then,
yeah. Those
there's a-
magazines.
Yeah. There's a
Yes.
magazine that they still send me because somebody that came to our school one time, like I was so
Canada sucks.
busy. Yeah, and the Canadian guy hit me up, and because I know Canadians always try to argue me about American politics for some reason. That's a whole nother story. But the one guy was like, "Oh, I can't get any of these weapons up here, knives. Yeah, it's so great to live in Canada, but you can't even ship weapons or knives up there. So whatever. Anyways, so
They got people in Canada right now chanting USA. And,
yeah, I know.
And
Listen,
protests.
like I told the guy over the weekend, the only reason Canada is called Canada is because it's cold as fuck and nobody wants to go there. If it was like beautiful and was beaches, it'd be called America. And that's not being a dick. That's just true. We would have took that shit over. And that's just facts. So please don't be mad. That's just the way it is. Don't blame me. Blame George Washington. They're taking the statues and shit down anyways. But what was I going to say? So who cares? What country even really is it? I don't know. Do you know anything about the independence of Canada? No. You know what I mean? We beat them in hockey in '96, dude. Get over it.
Was that the
World
did it
Cup,
at-
dude.
outside?
Yeah, fuck that, dude. But anyways, what were we just talking about? I forget.
Flask that you can put a joint
Oh
in.
yeah. A guy came to a seminar one time, came from Canada, and ordered a bunch of weapons to the address that was the school.
yeah, made himself at home.
Yeah, and there was a huge box of weapons. He's like, "Oh, those are mine." I'm like, "What the fuck is that
Nice,
box?"
dude.
He's like, "Oh, those are mine." And he left the box outside. I go, "Yo, get rid of the box, dude." He's like, "Oh, sorry. Get rid of it." So, anyways, we still get the magazine because I changed my address a million times. Somehow
Yeah.
it comes to my house now. And there's all types of stuff. There's canes where you can unscrew it.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
sword,
definitely-
and, like the brass knuckles that look like Batman, where you could just slice someone up with that shit. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's cool. But shout out to everybody. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Rubber Guard Assassins. Got to give it up to them. So, we just had a good idea over the weekend. We need to run a finisher sub only in Amsterdam. And, that's, I know Rubber Guard Assassins not in Amsterdam, but I'm sure they go there all the time. So, I'm going to try to work that out with them. I know they have those Amsterdam camps and stuff. And, they've been trying to get us to come over there for a while. So I think that'd be a great opportunity. We bring our whole crew, run a finishers tournament over in Amsterdam, visit some of those coffee shops, so throw the baby in the carrier and we're off,
Yeah, when is the timeline on going back to Europe? Shit. That's
Well,
gonna be a while.
Tom just got back from the UK, said it really wasn't bad at all. He said people don't give a shit over there.
Oh, good.
So,
After the election, everything will go back to normal.
yeah, or it'll all burn down. So, anyways,
Like,
that's
it'll
the
go
I went
back to
over-
old normal.
Yeah.
I went over. I haven't seen my grandfather in a while. My mom's dad, and I went over to see him yesterday, and he was way sold on COVID. I was like, oh man, I felt bad for him. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
just sitting watching the news and shit. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's like, I don't want to see the baby. Like, I don't want him to get him sick. I'm like, you're not gonna get the baby sick, dude. Like,
I know
can you
there's-
imagine that you're not gonna meet your
Yeah.
grandson because of these fucking mooks.
Well,
know
it's
what I
just the same with when someone passed away and they weren't going to let they weren't going to let people come through to the funeral.
Yeah, my mom's friend has to. They're finally doing the, not the viewing, but the ceremony, I guess, on the 28th of September. But I was like, man, what the fuck?
I just want to say R.I.P. to my one great aunt, my Aunt Mitzi. She passed away a couple weeks ago. It's my grandmother, there's 4 old sisters. It's one of her sisters, right? And so it was, it was very sad. But this part of my family, like they're not really having it on the coronavirus. So they all went to the funeral. People wearing masks because a funeral place makes you do it.
Yeah.
But then once it was just all the family was there, like they shut the doors and there's pictures of them doing, they all went to a place afterwards. They were doing shots and stuff like that. And they're like, nah, we're celebrating the way she would have wanted us to celebrate.
Yeah.
We're not going to like hide outside. Like that's, remember
fuck
they were
that.
doing ones on video and stuff. I was like,
Drive-by.
Yeah,
Drive-by funerals.
no, that's not
People
going to
suck,
happen.
dude. People
It's
are
not going to
such
happen.
cucks.
Idiots.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about it because they went on vacation and the one girl that goes down was like over COVID, and like my mom's a nurse and they were like putting a puzzle together and she was like, you touch something, wash your hands. And my mom was just like, this is, they would like ruin my mom's vacation almost.
Put your hands in. Yeah.
And I said to her, I go, it's so crazy that like all these adults are just like, nope. Even going out to eat, it just blows my mind. Like, I'm like, all right, wear the mask in, sit down, take it off. But if you got to stand back up, like, I'm like, what? Like, that's the only way.
What are you talking
doing
about?
the fucking hokey pokey is
Hey,
going to save me.
Hey, use some
fuck out of here.
Fucking common
I
sense,
can't wait.
man.
You know what's gonna be fun when we do go back to normal, like when it's official, like, hey, we're back to normal.
Yes.
And people try to pull shit like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to slap the shit out of someone.
Yeah.
Like,
I was thinking that the
I
other day
can't
too.
wait.
Is like where you're going to see the people who were like, no, I didn't
Still
vote for
hiding.
Trump, and they like force themselves to wear a mask in their
fucking
car.
Muay Thai back leg tape you in the chest.
Yeah.
you know what I
So
mean?
stupid. So stupid.
I mean, that's one thing that sucks about the finisher tournament upcoming is they say you have to, you're supposed to wear a mask at the place in Maryland, but we can have as many people in the place as we want, but we're supposed to police it ourselves. I'm like, listen, I'm not like, believe me, I'm 100% against it, but like, hey, if we got to make some money, and people can compete, we'll do what we got to do, but people aren't going to be like, it's not going to be super crazy. Like I saw a woman walking the other day with a mask on and the front thing. I just wanted to be like, lady,
So insane.
what are you doing?
Waste of life.
Yeah. What are you doing?
And then they got like I mean, dude, it's like
We've been saying it, but by the way,
wear a
we've been
condom
saying
when you
it.
have sex,
Yeah.
or you'll get AIDS and die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been saying this shit from the beginning. Go back to Now We Go podcast, whatever, episode
8.
2, 3.
Yeah.
We've been saying it since the beginning. And
Right.
it sucks when we're right and people can't admit it. And
I called that shit too
Yeah.
because there's fucking masks all over the ground like cigarettes now. They're just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
laying
gloves
around.
and shit.
Yeah.
And it's what what they were saying about don't wear your mask outside because of the air quality.
Yeah, in California.
Yeah. Because it's going to
But
get
it'll
through the
save
mask.
it'll save you from COVID. That's what I'm saying. It's insane that adults are on board with this.
Yeah. Well, they're weirdos.
How about the shooting at the mall this weekend?
Yeah.
Wow,
Nothing
yeah,
came
that's
out of
crazy.
that.
Hollister.
That's
where it was
the
at.
last I read up on it, they said there was gunshots. They don't have any suspects. They don't know who did it, but nobody did get shot. That was a good thing.
Well, that's good.
But I
you
was
know,
like, hey,
Hillary's
that,
like,
it should
well-
be easy to find out who did it wearing a mask.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Hill was like, we can't even go to the mall anymore. I'm like, no, if we go to the mall, like, I'll have a gun on me. Like, you know what I mean? If everyone at the mall had a
It's
gun,
the second shooting.
you know what I mean?
We don't go to the mall anyway.
I haven't been to
Yeah.
the mall in years.
No.
I mean, I do. Like, I'll go to the mall for a quick Barnes and Noble trip or something.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
or
I
like
stick to the outside stuff. There's nothing inside the mall that's worthwhile. I don't know what's
trying to think
inside.
what's in there.
How many people could even be there that their shootings going down and stuff? Or that's just where they're just like,
I
Well,
mean, if you're shopping at Hollister,
yeah,
it was
I know.
it was gang shit last time, and somebody was murdered, I think, in the parking lot. And then some shady shit has happened there. I mean, but I don't know what this was about. No one knows what this is about, which is the best part about it is they don't know anything.
just gun went off. Sometimes guns go off, dude.
Yeah.
3 shots, and then it sounded like a lot of the stores like acted correctly, like they
Wait.
closed the gates down.
You've never discharged your gun at the mall?
No.
Come on, dude. You gotta get
Sometimes,
one.
you
Yeah,
know,
you gotta
just-
get one off, dude. If you've never even shot your gun off inside Spencer's, I mean, are you even really living?
It's just making me
Honestly.
mad that I haven't gone shooting in a while now.
Yeah.
Shivey goes constantly.
I
Well, there's
feel-
shortage of ammo.
I think we should do a shootout inside JC Penney's, dude.
JC.
Yeah, we're working on the ammo though, so there's
I might
that.
go to Heritage right now, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got fucking
There you go.
paid, bro.
Stockertown Run and Gun Club.
Yeah, so what's the situation? Like if I wanted to order a specific gun that I wanted to from like online, can you do that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
budsgunshop.com.
Is that really it?
Yeah,
I
no,
don't-
it's a great site.
I never
mean, a
bought
lot
it.
of shit is real all sold out. Like I tried to find a 1911 and I couldn't find one.
Well, how does like?
Oh,
I mean, I
ow.
know Sig just keeps putting stuff up on their.
I think
thing.
Shivey orders guns online.
Yeah,
get
can
online.
you just?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't.
Or you can go somewhere and have them order it for you.
That's true too, dude. Heritage Guild. You go there one day. Like when I went there and got that one gun. Like when I got there was like the rack was just filled, right? And then I was like, "Ooh, I'll take that one," because I just wanted to make sure I got it so I could check it out first. So when I didn't get it, and then they were running my thing. It was taking forever. We left, got something to eat, came back, and we had to redo the thing, but all of them were gone. Like they literally, people come by and buy fucking everything.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I got mine at Cabela's. I bought a
Yeah, no workout
rifle
yeah.
and 2 guns, I think.
No workout equipment
At
either.
the very least, I'm getting a shotgun.
Yeah, you
I'm
we
definitely-
talked about. Yeah.
I'm getting a shotgun.
We
and-
talked about how
Shivey.
Zach would, because I have a Glock 17 and I have it on a belt. So 17 9mm shots. And we were talking about how if you woke up out of bed, you would put that belt on and then rack a shotgun. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? You got your shotgun. You got what do you got? Like 6, 8, whatever you have. I mean, that's probably more than enough already.
Well,
But
yeah,
if for some reason someone grabs your shotgun, you can fucking
Yeah.
ditch it. And
right. But what I was thinking about is like I don't, because that's what someone said. Someone's gonna grab that out of your. Listen, first of all, you're gonna have to get it out of my hands. I mean, listen, we'll figure that one out if it happens. But I think if I'm in my bed and I don't hear something and I have to shoot someone from like my bed area, then obviously I'm just gonna grab my gun. But if I hear like someone blasting through my front door or like throwing something through my bay window, exactly, then I'm gonna get up. You know what I mean? And then I'm coming down, and then I'm not gonna have to worry about like someone grabbing. That's like I'm coming from far away. I know people are coming in, and then I'm coming down with that, and then I can just don't even have to look. I could just spray in general directions until I make
I
sure.
think like Shive has like stations set up, and then like he'll do
A
like
lot of people
he'll
have
do
that
like
shit over here,
practice
yeah.
sweeps. And the one time his wife called when we were watching fights, and she thought there was a home intruder, and like he went into his mode and he knew how to sweep the house and like where to go, but like he has a plan already. And then people are like, you're crazy. But then I'm like, but in that situation, he
It's like
swept the whole house and was
planning
like,
for
we're
your
safe.
house to. They
We're
taught you that
safe.
when you were a kid, like,
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
how to get out of your house if there's a fire.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was, I always wanted to go on the roof.
Same shit.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
always
the worst place to
Get
go.
your drills.
Yeah, I got
I'll
a
go on
couple
the
things. I
roof.
got a sword. At our old place, we had a samurai sword
Yeah.
in each room.
I have a
I had one in the
shillelagh.
bathroom.
Benjamin's gonna know.
Got
He's
the
gonna have
bat
drills.
on the other side. Got the
Yeah.
bat just in case, and
The shillelagh is
He's
like
gonna have drills.
the Irish stick with like the big
Oh, you're-
fucking wood on the end.
Oh, you're paranoid. You practice how to sweep your house with guns. It's like you wear a fucking mask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like that one
Pussy.
meme that one guy put up, and he's like, "I think you're being a little paranoid."
Made by Jim Bob.
Yeah, give that guy a shout out. That guy's
Yeah.
the man, Jim Bob. He was on Bill. Shout out to my boy Bill. He was on Bill's podcast.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I don't know, man, but that's pretty much all I got. Got a busy week, you know. And I'm gonna see if I can fit you in, is what I'm saying. But we got looking at a whole bunch of things. So hopefully by next week we have some more shit worked out.
Yep.
Mike's working hard over here. We're trying to make moves, dude. Like you
Moves.
said, people are out here bitching, and we're out here making moves during the pandemic, son.
Nice. All right, let's get the fuck out
Gotta
of
do
here.
what gotta do.
Good shit, guys.
All right.
Thanks, sponsors.
Love you guys. Sponsors. Yep.
Sbrocchi Jewelry, Rubber Guard Assassins, Armbar Club,
Armbar Club, Jiu-Jitsu Type, shopfinishers.com. Your mama,
NeverAgainStudio.com. You need sweatshirts for fall, hit me up. They're running a deal. It ends in September.
your mom.net. Peace.
Peace. Thanks, Ben.
Bye.